Laka, what's the deal?
What's up? You know, I had to come to the H for my boy, say cheese.
Man, I appreciate it. Now, you're from South Chicago, correct?
Yeah. 47.
Okay, and how long have you been doing the whole camera thing?
The whole camera thing I've been doing since like my sophomore year in high school.
Okay.
I mean, first I picked it up on some comedy stuff. I used to do like, you know, some comedy stuff on YouTube, you know, took it to some Vine-ish, and I started doing parody videos. I started paying people to shoot my videos, and I taught myself how to do it. Then other people started asking me, can I shoot them a video, and then I started my videography career.
Okay, so people was asking you to do videos for them?
Yeah, like I just needed a way to make money, because at first I was just, you know, being a little comedian on Vine, and they was like, oh, you shoot videos too? And then I low-key met Dex through doing comedy stuff, because he used to do like funny little snippets on Instagram and stuff, and then he was like, yeah, you shoot videos? Then I ended up shooting Finesse God, and then I became a videographer.
Okay, so you met Famous Dex through the whole comedy shit?
Yeah, do some comedy stuff. Like he used to do these little funny little comedy videos talking about thought-oramas and all these thoughts, and like he just used to be a character on the gram, and people just, you know, was vibing off that.
Okay, so what was next after, you know, you shot, you know, the very first music video?
Man, then my close homies started asking me to shoot videos. I started shooting a couple videos here and there. Then I started charging people $50. Yeah, you know how it is. People be like, oh man, you shot that? Oh, you cold with the camera. You know, even though I was slight weak, you know, people just love seeing themselves on camera. They don't know how cameras work. They just be like, ooh, I look good type.
Okay, so you shot a music video, which was the Finito remix?
No, it was called Finesse God.
Finesse God, and that got, what, like 1 million views?
It's probably at like 2 probably by now.
Okay, 2 million views. Would you say that popped off your YouTube career, or?
Yeah, damn well, yeah, because that was like the first thing I did that went low-key viral. Everybody in Chicago was, they calling my phone out Finesse, you know? Everybody was vibing to that, so yeah, that low-key started my little YouTube career.
Okay. And then after that was when you and Famous Dex got real cool.
Yeah, after that, we just started shooting a lot, you know? We started shooting a lot, then we, you know, developed a relationship, and then we both just was hungry, so then like, we started shooting. We first started out shooting probably like once a month, once every 2 months, and then next thing you know, we were shooting once a week. And people was loving, you know, his energy and stuff, and then we just mixed well, and then we just kept grinding. You already know, we keep working.
Right, so what was that one thing about Famous Dex that, you know, made y'all so close? Because it's like you said, y'all dropped the video every week. Was that something that was planned, or was it just y'all was just going with the momentum?
And we was just feeling it. You know, it was just like, we became super close, then we was loyal. We just like, you don't fuck with nobody, I don't really fuck with nobody. You know, we tried to start a whole new wave, because, you know, the only thing people do in Chicago is, you know, gang bang. You know, especially Inglewood area, all they want to talk about is guns and all that stuff. So I'm like, you know, you gotta have something different. And he brought something different, you know. He made stuff, you know, so people can dance to. He had his own little swag, his own little, you know, his own energy. Anytime you watched him, he was just always excited. Like, Dex off camera, he same like on camera, just always excited, got a lot of energy, always trying to, you know, make other people smile type-ish. So from there, you know, I was just trying to shoot videos, you know, get a lot of practice in, and then, you know, we just decided like, oh man, let's just shoot. Then every Wednesday, I was in school, so Wednesday was my off day, so every Wednesday we shot a video. Then, you know, depending on him, he'd be like, man, drop it tomorrow. He always just, you know, excited to see himself. So sometimes we dropped it Thursday, sometimes we did Friday, but most of the time we dropped them on Sunday. So after that, we got our little weekly thing going. And once we got our little weekly thing going, everybody just started catching on, you know? Yeah. He'd be like, oh man, Laka the best cameraman in Chicago. I'd be like, oh man, it's the hottest rapper in Chicago. People were sleeping on us, and everybody was just like, they weak, blah, blah, blah. Okay. And people just started catching the, you know, catching the wave, and not everybody doing like 1-minute songs and all that stuff. Everybody was just doing 2-minute songs, throwing up all these gang signs, all that stuff. Now everybody on some swag, you know. Let me make my own type of, at least in Chicago.
Okay. Now, do you remember the very first video that you shot of Famous Dex?
It was Finesse God.
Finesse God. Okay. And that was the one that went viral, 2 million views.
Yeah, I mean, when it first came out, it didn't go viral. It started going viral over time. Like, everything me and Dex did never, like, just was like, oh, man, 1 million. It was just that, you know, progression. It was like, you see it there, you know, then it just started going up little by little. Drop another song, Finito, go up little by little. Next thing you know, 2 times, little by little. Next thing you know, Hoes Mad, little by little. Next thing you know, Drift From My Walk. Now everything just rolling up the little wave and stuff.
Yeah. Which video and record do you think was the song that broke him apart from everybody else?
Man, that broke him apart.
Like, what was that takeoff, that record that just took him off to the top?
I mean, I feel like after Drift From My Walk, like a lot of industry people start messing with him. After like 2 times, let me see, do that 2 times. You know, everybody was starting to do his little 2 times dance. And then he used to do this little dance like this. People started copying it, so he started changing and stuff. Like, he always just had a different, you know, and then Atlanta was dabbing, so he started 2 times, double dabbing. You know, he always tried to add a little bit of Dex to everything.
Right.
So after 2 times, he started making a lot of noise in Chicago.
Okay.
But after Drift From My Walk, you know, they started, you know, I was in LA, damn near, they was playing that song. You know, everywhere I go, people was like, oh, you know, some people don't even know his name and stuff, but they still, I get the Drift From My. Anytime I'm in Chicago, 92.3, 107.5, all the stations show him love, you know.
Okay. Are y'all from the same area?
No, he from Inglewood.
Okay.
I'm from like Kenwood, Bronzeville area. So it's the difference. You know, his place a little way rougher. My place, you know, it's decent, but it's still, you know, out south, you know, Chicago.
Yeah. Do other artists try to give you a hard time for like messing with Famous Dex? You know how that go. Like, do you ever like catch flack for messing with certain artists, or are you kind of like cool with everybody?
So with me, I don't really try to mix up like all that friendship and, you know, business stuff. But at the end of the day, when I was starting, a lot of people was gang banging super hard. So it was like, you know, you mess with the GDs, you can't mess with the BDs, woo woo. But when I got into it, I was just like, you know, I don't gang bang, nothing that got nothing to do with me. So I decided to just, you know, work with both. One day I was in Inglewood with Dex, the next day I was in O Block with Ocho, you know. It was just that whole vibe. But, you know, people kept asking, oh, you mess with them too? You mess with them too? But realistically, I just feel like a lot of people be more curious about what the opposing people doing, because they all asking me, oh, what they doing over there? Oh, that was cool. And I'm just like, I thought we trying to shoot a video, you know? I don't got no animosity towards any side, you know, everybody cool. If you rap, you rap. I'm just trying to get, you know, I'm trying to show off my talent, trying to put other people on. That's all I'm trying to do.
As Famous Dex is, you know, getting bigger as a rapper, how has y'all relationship evolved since then?
Man, it changed a little, but nothing major, you know. I think it's just more like, I tell people, you know, people just get busier, you know what I'm saying? Like, I still be in Chicago a lot, but I travel a lot, you know. I'm in the H. Dex smacked my line talking about let's shoot. I'm in the H. I can't shoot, you know what I'm saying? Same way he be in LA. If I'm not in LA, can't shoot, you know. I'll fly out to LA sometimes, work with him. He'll fly me out places, work with him. You know, when he come to Chicago, we work, we talk. We still got a little decent relationship. We don't talk as much and stuff, but we don't got to. We ain't best friends, you know. Right. But we cool.
Because it seems as though, you know, recently a lot of his videos aren't Laka Film videos, and a lot of people are like, oh, y'all don't fuck with each other. Then I see you on YouTube saying, yeah, y'all thought we weren't cool no more. Yeah. Like, a lot of people really want to know, like, damn, what happened?
A lot of people just be too into social media. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody love this social media, like, oh, I'm trying to see what's going on here and there. I live a real life. On it, I barely control my social media. You don't know that. I don't even tweet off my stuff like that. I got one of my homies doing that. I got my manager doing that. You in my DMs, I'm not responding to you. That's my manager. That's what she get paid to. That's what she doing. You know, I'm just trying to work. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be tweeting me. Y'all be tweeting Dex. We call each other. You know, anytime I post something on social media with Dex, it's just to give fans what they want to see. But at the end of the day, really, we just be talking. We talk on the phone. It ain't never been like 2-3 days me and Dex ain't talk to each other, check on each other, how you doing? You know, it's just real. It's always real. It's genuine. You know, we don't talk every day, we don't shoot every week. We can't. I can't fly to LA. I still go to school. I got classes. He living his life, I'm living my life. Anytime we link, it's a movie. Yeah.
That's right. Is the rap game what you thought it was before you start doing this shit?
Yeah. Everybody always say industry people fool. Everybody say everything different. It's real, man. It's real. Like, I don't see no loyalty out here. That's all. Like, everybody just be trying to use you for what you can get them. They use you for what you can get them. You get them what they get, and they gone, you know. Nobody really trying to, you know, build a relationship or really mess with you, you know, unless you started from the bottom. But most people be on, you know, let me grab what I can from you, let me finesse you, let me make some money off you, then dip on you, you know. It's damn near like hustling, you know what I'm saying? Everybody out here, it's like cracking cars and scamming people, you know. You get that car, you get as much as you can off them, then you dip. That's how much it is over here, you know. Nobody really got no genuine relationship. I got some day one homies, you know, that's why I'm real with. Dex cool, but a lot of other people, it's just let me use you real quick, let me grab what I can, no conversation, and I'm gone, you know. Even cameramans, you would think like, oh man, cameramans really rock with you, man. In Chicago, when I was shooting videos, no cameraman really rocking with me, you know. Now all of a sudden everybody wanna be my best friend and shoot a video or do behind the scenes and, you know, pop out, or, you know, honestly, I just feel like people be trying to reach out to me, use me for what they can, and then there's no loyalty. Like, nobody want to do no behind the scenes for Laka. Nobody want to do behind the scenes for Famous Dex. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty obvious how people be, you know, using people, but it's the game, it's the industry. You know, I also realize you can't really depend on relationships, because, you know, they just fool. Like, people just try to get on as fast as they can. Everybody in it for themselves. It ain't no loyalty. Like, if you ever watched my old interview with Zach TV, I was rocking with the Immigrants, Kazim, Sultan, Famous Dex, you know. They all still the same people. That was probably 2 years ago. I just be more into loyalty and trying to see people get on, you know. I want to see, like, Dex make me proud because he went from nothing to something. People slept on him. You know, he lost his mama. Nobody really gave a fuck about him. Even his closest friends ain't really care about him like that. You know what I'm saying? Or your homies or whatever. But, you know, when he went to the next level, everybody all of a sudden care about him. You ain't want no song with Dex no last year. You ain't want no Laka Films visual last. When I was begging people to shoot their ish for free, people was talking about, man, I got a cameraman. I don't think you can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody really trying to work with you. They just see, I just hit 150K subscribers. Like, everybody just like, I'm trying to get a Laka Film. You're not trying to get a Laka Film. You're trying to get 150K subscribers. You're not trying to get a feature with Dex. You're just trying to get some clout. Like, if that's what you own, then
just say it.
You know, just say that. You know, I appreciate somebody like, man, I'm trying to get behind the scenes of Famous Dex. I'd be like, all right, bro, come on, shoot your shot. Versus, man, Laka, I've been fucking with you for so long, man. I'm just trying to get some behind the scenes of you. Oh, you shooting Famous Dex next week? Oh, can I come?
Come on, bro. Would you be where you're at without Famous Dex, or would Famous Dex be where you're at without him? Well, let me ask it differently. You and Famous Dex are like Shaq and Kobe. Would y'all each be where y'all at now without each other?
I mean, only God know the answer to that question. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to talk about what we'll be without it, because at the end of the day, we did it together. So that's all that really matter. Like, all that other stuff people be talking about, like, oh, would you be? Who knows? Would I be Laka Films without Famous Dex? How the hell I'm supposed to know? I probably could have found a different artist. He could have blew up too. The same way Dex could have probably found a different cameraman. They could have blew up too. It's all, you know, chances. Only God knows what would have happened. All I know is I'm happy it happened this way, and I'm counting my blessings, and I'm working hard, and he working hard, and God know where we going. Only God knows, so we gonna leave that up to God.